Welcome back to Space Marine 2. Our whole squad is dead. We've crash landed on a planet. We are now ushering a virus bomb to hopefully be deployed. But there are angry Tyranids everywhere, and we're definitely not... Okay. Game, we gotta, you know, nip this thing in the bud. You keep doing this thing where you do something cinematic and you don't want to do an actual cutscene, which I like, but you don't actually drag my camera. There are certainly times when I would prefer you didn't aggressively drag my camera. That has been something I've complained about in other games before. But here, I just keep missing stuff because I'm looking the wrong way. When you trigger something, I'm just not looking. So, it's just... Shot from behind, of course. Well, that's not... I'm getting shot from behind? Where? Where are they, up there? They'd have to be up there for those arrows to make sense. Wow, alright. Yeah, it is, we are on the whatever it is, veteran, so this is a challenge, but it doesn't feel an unfair one. Okay, now I can actually look in the right place.
The virus is our one chance to delay the Tyranid invasion. The virus will spread through their forces. They will adapt.
So I gotta get used to it as soon as I see those red...
must be launched into the stratosphere.
You know, I don't think it's shots. I think I'm just taking damage from other things. Man, that guy does a lot of damage, though. So what am I missing in the flow of combat that is getting me hit? Because I'm getting hit a lot. That's what those red... I thought I was getting shot, but those red spikes on feet that are giving me feedback, that's me getting made.
The virus will spread through their forces. They will adapt, but it will slow them down. The virus must be launched into the stratosphere. Nothing else matters.
So I can parry things that are not marked with a parry. But I am just getting my shit rocked here. Everybody's hitting me all the time. Oh, that did not afford me iframes, it looks like. Yeah, I got hit anyway, even though I was in the middle of doing something else. Interesting. I don't love the dodge. Oh, I mistimed it. I actually thought that heavy hit was going to take way longer to come out. That's why I held it, but it was pretty quick. So I think maybe I just don't have the flow down right. We're learning though. I feel like this is a good combat to be learning. I wonder if those bullets are free when I do the executions or not.
Nothing else matters.
Yeah, I'm just getting hit from all sides. Well, I'm going the way I don't want to be going. Can we face the way I'm facing the camera, please? Alright, give me some help, please. That was a little rough. I think we'll get the hang of it, though. I don't think it's a bad system. It's a little bit, it feels a little bit awkward, and especially when I've gotten continuously spoiled by things like,
Change overdue. Your tardiness has been flagged for invigilation.
Open the gates.
Shift chronometer reset. You are registered as on duty. Carry out your science work according to a divine synchronicity.
I do love the sense of scale as well, that you get the sense that, like, hey, everything's pretty big. Oh, hey, you guys showed up because I took too long, huh? So what's... I'm flowing the wrong direction. Does it want me to fix... Like, if... No, it doesn't let me quick draw to turn around or anything. Anyway, what was I saying? The sense of scale. Like... You look around and everything, you're like, everything's a little bit small, and then you start to realize, like, oh, the bodies are a certain size, and these tanks are meant for normal humans, and if you're not again, whether you are or aren't familiar with 40K, getting a sense of perspective of the size of a Space Marine relative. Holy shit! Can I hit one bullet? This thing sucks. I can't zoom with it either, so it's not intended. It's actually just a straight up shitty weapon. I mean, rapid firing this thing is not particularly accurate either, but it's more accurate. I mean, I hate to slander the bolter, but it's not good. It doesn't feel good to fire.
Inserting payload.
How is this supposed to be actuated normally? I just went ahead and, like, brought it in myself.
Payload chambered. Hazardous material detected. Further benedictions required.
I love the details of the mechanism.
Set course for stratospheric detonation.
The rite of safeguard must be performed. Seek an authorized Magos at the command console.
Locate the orbital launcher's activation console. Okay. It's behind me. I'm just looking around. It is interesting to have the armory and the missile loading right next to a door. Seems... Huh. So we do have grenades. Are they going to say anything about that? Apparently not. The things they've tutorialized versus not tutorialized is a little odd.
Machine Spirit, where is the command console?
On the observation platform above. The Magos on duty does not respond.
Okay, so I can... Interesting, no arc, but I can aim it like it's being arced. At least they're bad shots at long range as well. I don't like not... Is the reticle... I can't even... Really can't tell if the reticle's even there before I start firing. I think it disappears, which is
Summon the lift.
Hey man, could you fuck off? Could you all fuck off? I'm busy. It is an interesting combat dynamic, though. It's very unusual for, certainly for a game of this type. Really, most video games in general don't do the thing where they let you be attacked from... You gonna chill out, or... Hey. Hey. Down. What'd I just say? Fucking psychers. I was right though, the reticle just does disappear, which is rather annoying. Can I fix that? It's not in there. Maybe it's in camera? Camera shake. I would like that off. I didn't actually notice that was there. I didn't go looking for it. It's not that severe of camera shake, so I haven't bothered too much, but I do prefer it off. Where is, let's see, interface, HUD present. Ah, here we go. This is probably sight dynamic, sight on. I'm assuming that'll do it. Because if I'm gonna switch between melee and ranged like that, I need a reticle all the time. I cannot effectively eyeball that. I mean, I can, but I'd prefer to actually know where I'm looking.
What is the status of the orbital launcher?
Hibernation. Console inactive for 22 hours. This impiety to the Omnisire has been logged.
Activate launch systems.
It is.
Initialization must be performed. Seek an authorized Magos at the command console.
It is funny. This is just like, I mean, this is very much an intro to the game, it would seem. But this is just like the first, you know, couple of chapters of the first game, where we were, you know, chasing the missile along. Huh. Oh, it's a rail launch system. That's really interesting.
Can you not hasten the damn process?
Seismic disruptions have occurred. Launch trajectory may have been altered.
Interesting. Well, what do I do now? Are they coming up here? Oh. They're probably coming here, and I probably need to jump down and deal with them. Maybe? Or this is supposed to be cinematic? That's a lot of things. I don't think I'm supposed to jump down. Oh, hello. The answer with those... Oh, here we go. Okay, so I can't just ignore the other things that are going on, even if I'm doing executions. The cooldown on the dodge is still pretty significant, so I can't just be spamming that, or... Give me some health back, please. I also don't know why I lost my lock on that guy. That was shockingly effective. I thought that would only buy me a second, but cool beans. So are those guys... No, okay, so it's pretty fake. It's pretty canned. That's alright. Okay, cutscene time. That's a very aggressive slope on that.
It is done.
That was pretty low for Stratosphere, but okay. I appreciate that perspective pullback. I didn't actually notice how far the camera had pulled back until it panned back down. But we were way up behind him. Aw, look who it is! Our old friend. Pretty poorly kept secret. I think they spoiled it in the first trailer, even.
I will take you all with me.
So I can be parrying more, which is interesting.
Until you lie dead at my feet.
Even when there's no blue but I parry, it's still like I don't get the execution and the heal. I am not parrying at the best times, unfortunately. I think I'm so used to being animation locked in not just the prior game, but a lot of games, that I'm just not even, like, I see it and I'm like, oh, I'm already in an animation. I shouldn't even try and hit the, the parry, because I'll probably just add additional,
Even if I am slain, I will leave you with wounds by which you will remember me.
I'll add additional delay to the input that will make things worse for me or something.
We will eradicate your kind from the galaxy.
It said heavy attack to like break their block, but I don't feel like I'm getting good hits on these guys at all, really. Oh, I realized what the arrow is. It's that I do the lock on, and then it's a triangle. It's not letting me die here, which is funny because they're trying to be cinematic. So what happens is I lock on, and then it like depletes one corner of the triangle, and then it completes another corner of the triangle, and then it finally completes the, or I don't know, is it after 3 I get the execution or something? This is kind of awkward because I'm doing it very poorly. Hey man, I can't turn my camera. Is that what the lock-on does? Is it locks my camera? There's like a hard edge to my camera, which is actually very annoying. But it seems to only be when I'm locked on, so that's actually just a really annoying lock-on.
May that virus strip your flesh of your bones.
I definitely hit that parry. I don't know why that did. Thankfully, that gave me invincibility frames. Okay, this guy's bigger. What have you got? the attack warning and the... Oh, hello. The attack warning and the actual attack, or the hit marker, or the damage marker, should not be nearly the same color. I'm gonna complain about that. Because what it's doing is like... So I'm taking the damage markers, that's the red. But then, why does the attack marker, that directional attack marker, it keeps blinking to show me, like, well after the attack has already finished. That's not helpful, it's distracting. I'm actually not sure what I'm supposed to do with this guy. Oh, I was supposed to take a critical wound? It was waiting for me to slip up on my dodges or something, I guess. You know, the cape actually kind of gets in the way of me seeing the initial significance of that attack. Because it is like piercing through him. Alright, somebody came to save our asses. That's cool. That's a plus. Joining server. I hope this isn't multiplayer. I'm actually shocked. I have not had any game taken anywhere close to this long to load before. It reminds me, I was saying earlier and got interrupted, how this is like one of the first fairly new games I've played on my new PC, so getting to see it kind of in full glory is pretty nice. What the hardware and latest softwares can do.
Praise the Emperor. The wound was fatal. You survived only through the Rubicon surgery. We remade you. You are a Primaris now.
Why?
Lord Calgar issued the command himself.
Is he here?
Gone. Summoned by the Primarch.
I must get back to the Watch Fortress.
You have been reassigned.
My place is with the Death Watch.
The Inquisition can find no stain on you, Titus. Accused of heresy. You have served penance in the Death Watch for almost a century. And not once have you faltered. But you will never know redemption until you have faced the judgment of your brothers. Prove yourself to us and know true absolution. What is your life?
My honor is my life.
What is your fate?
My duty is my fate.
What is your fear?
My fear is to fail.
Are they going to explain this? Or are they just glossing over it?
What is your reward?
My salvation is my reward.
Okay, so there's our ultramarine armor back.
What is your craft?
What is your
My
favorite
craft
color?
is death.
I'm sorry, I had to.
What is your pledge?
My pledge is eternal service.
All right. Are they going to address the Primaris conversion? the Rubicon surgery or
The
anything?
Rubicon surgery has remade you as a Primaris Marine.
We'll see.
You are now stronger, faster, and more resilient. You will take your place as an Ultramarine once more. Your brothers will know that you served in the Death Watch, but your dishonorable status as a Black Shield has been redacted from the archives. Should it be discovered, there would be questions. Lord Kalgar has offered you a second chance. Do not taint it.
Okay, so a bunch of things to unpack there. Okay, the Rubicon surgery is a surgery that's it's sort of new lore as of reasonably recent content releases and like as of the in-world recency as well. Basically, okay, so a very quick overview of the history of the 40K and the Astartes. Okay, so and if this is completely beyond you, then I'm sorry. I'm going to simplify this as much as possible. You're just going to have to roll with it. Okay, the Emperor has a bunch of sons. Those are the Primarchs. They get scattered to the far reaches of the galaxy. He gathers them back up. He gives them the Astartes, the Space Marines, each of them these augmented humans to follow them. After the Horus Heresy, there's a reorganization of the Primarchs who have sort of been scattered all over the place, and a lot of stuff has happened. The Astartes and their various the legions get broken into chapters. This is mostly under the oversight of Robute Gulamon, the Primarch of the Ultramarines. We could get into a whole discussion, and we probably will later, about why the Ultramarines get so much focus. It's kind of a problem in their writing, but that's neither here nor there. Then for like about 10,000 or about, hold on, I'm getting my timelines mixed up. For a long time, let's just say. So the legions get broken into chapters. These chapters operate groups of 1,000, fairly independent. That's assuming they are codex compliant. They then sort of get shuffled around, mostly at the whims of the High Lords of Terra, and in particular, for a long time, Robute Gulamon himself, who is essentially the director of all of the Astartes from Terra. After a while, there is a lot of various signs that their old way of fighting, their old capabilities, etc., are not working. The Empire is falling behind. The Astartes are falling behind in fights with various opponents. And so, in conjunction with the Mechanicum of Mars, and between I'm forgetting his name, Crawl, Archmagus Crawl? I might have that wrong. Between him and Robute Gulamon, they basically start a new Astartes project to upgrade the Astartes, to go from these old legions with their own gene seeds and various problems that are sort of been decaying and showing their weaknesses over time, and improve them overall. So the Rubicon surgery and the Primaris Marines are the next generation of Astartes. They have, I think, 2 or 3 additional organs that are implanted into them, and they're supposed to be functionally better in every way, as well as eliminating some of the gene flaws that exist in the original legions that have now been around for many thousands of years. that's a pretty good overall summary, I think. I think I hit all the main points there. I'm hoping they touch on it a little bit more. I expect that not everybody here is going to be Primaris, but I don't know. Also, when the Primaris Marines were first coming out as lore, they had more unique looking armor patterns that I'm not an expert, but these to me look like they don't look like the Primaris armor patterns that were initially shown. What that actually means, I don't know.
Regardless, we have work to do. Gather the rest of the squad on the flight deck. Yes, brother.
I mean, you said yes, but you guys are still all just posed up, you know, getting in my way. Interesting. Belisarius Krull. That was the name. That was his first name. I couldn't remember. I was trying to remember. I love the details here. They didn't have to put all this detail in, but they did. I love all the mechanisms. I love all the details they bothered to include in these little things. They've got the cherubs and the cages, which is kind of weird because they don't really keep them from escaping or anything. Anyway. Okay.
My lord. Lieutenant Titus reporting for duty.
Have Sergeant Gadriel report to the bridge. How are your wounds?
Good enough.
I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions, suspicions. I cannot afford discord among the men. Not now. You're a lieutenant now.
I was about to say his volume's kind of low, but these lines are louder.
No, Captain.
Very well. We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets. Avarax, a hive world, and Kadaku, which you already know. We're abandoning the latter. It's mostly Adeptus Mechanicus research facilities. We're evacuating critical assets and personnel. These defense guns are keeping the skies clear for our ships. The Tyranids have taken note. Get down there and protect those guns.
Captain, you wish to see me?
Sergeant, this is Lieutenant Titus. He'll be taking over command of your squad.
Sir,
I expect you on the ground within 30 minutes. Dismissed.
So did they do the Rubicon surgery in orbit? Is that the implication? I don't really know a lot of the new lore about that. I don't know if that's been documented.
Forgive my hesitation. I am merely surprised by this development. As am I.
Sergeant Gadriel, the Absolver is ready to depart.
I feel like we're missing a lighting source here.
This is Lieutenant Titus. He will be leading our squad.
Is that so? Well, I shall be glad to have a commander of such experience.
Is the rest of the squad ready?
Already assembled on the flight deck.
Good. We leave immediately.
I don't know to what extent Titus's notoriety would precede him. I feel like frankly, the Ultramarines are kind of a lot of catty bitches. And so the fact that he was taken away to be Death Watch under suspicion of warp taint or whatever they charged him with officially at the end of the first game, I feel like that would have been notable. But he was also, well, I think we talked about it in the first game. At the time, he was supposed to be chapter master. So everybody kind of knew who he was. So feels weird not to... Wait, we have a mission terminal? What? The battle barge map serves as the center of operations. Select a plan to start a mission. The current mission is marked with the directive marker. Finished missions are also available to replay. Oh. Changes the game mode, allows you to switch operations and internal war game modes. Playing this mode before finishing the main campaign. Reveal spoilers. Okay, I wasn't really planning on it anyway, so. That's a lot of... I just want to dismiss the pop-up. Please? You're not going to let me dismiss it? You're going to be a little jerk? Fine. You're really just going to make me stare at this blinky, this... Fine, I'll just be mad about it forever. Okay. Huh, that was a very aggressive fade in. You guys gonna follow me around? You are. Alright. Run away! Wait, is this the way I come in from? I think it is. No. I guess it's mirrored on both sides. Nice shield, bro. Nice helmet too. If Gadriel is a sergeant, is he gonna wear the red? I think it's the red. I think it's the sergeants that wear the red helmets. We're just gonna be toxic dudes not talking to each other because we're a little awkward.
What is our assignment?
The Cadians have lost control of the orbital guns. We are to recapture them.
Lost them
The
already?
Cadians?
Tyranids are hurling spores of those guns in great waves. I'm impressed the Cadians held out this long.
Why are they specifically being called Cadians? Are they all... I mean, the Cadians are a substantial...
Have any of you faced Tyranids before?
Only these past 2 days.
Then there is much to learn.
I look forward to it.
Okay. Another very brief lore drop that I don't think we talked about in the previous game, because I don't think there would have been a reason. Okay. The Cadians are a... air quotes, race of people. They're from a planet called Cadia that no longer exists anymore because it blew up. There's a lot more lore behind that. It's kind of complicated. But they are revered somewhat for their reputation as members of the Astra Militarum. But it's not like they're pumping out billions of more Cadians all the time, at least not from Cadia. And I don't think they field entire groups of just Cadian. I mean, they probably keep the Cadians together, but I don't know. Surely, well, I don't know. Maybe that is a thing. Maybe this place is so important that they've sent only Cadians here to protect it.
It was pleasing to see those bastards quiver and dark idiots that they left their spores.
Another thing I forgot to actually mention before, at the very beginning of the game, before we even got started, because we sort of got thrown into it right as after the opening cutscene. I did appreciate the note that they put extra focus in that opening text about how this time and place sucks. It's awful for humans, and they don't explicitly say like, the Empire is evil, but the rest of that text was basically like, the Empire's really bad. The Empire's really bad and not doing anything for humanity that's very good. And I appreciate that particular focus, especially right now. But even just in the last like 10 years of 40K, the explosion of the 40K fandom. There are a lot of people who for some reason don't understand that 40K is satire. It's supposed to be satire. It's supposed to be pointing out the horrible endpoints and the flaws in embracing things like never-ending war and constant suspicion, and all of these other, xenophobic behavior, etc., etc. So anytime that a piece of Warhammer media is in any way explicitly reminding the player base that, hey guys, remember, you aren't supposed to treat these as the good guys, because they're not. Yeah, I appreciate that note. Anyway, let's take a little break and we'll come back and let's see what we're up to.